Have you experienced team meetings where half of the attendees seem unprepared and the overall energy is low? If this is a recurring theme for you and you're sick and tired of it, we've got you. Today we're exploring why this happens and how we can change it. My name is Loell Wolfries. I'm the founder and director of Art of Teams. We help growing companies supercharge the effectiveness of their remote and hybrid teams. We're sharing what we know here to help leaders worldwide build happy, high-performing remote teams. Why aren't people prepared? Especially if this happens a lot when you're the meeting host, you're at the end of your tether. Let's jump into the reasons why team members come to meetings unprepared. 1. Lack of clarity. Many times the purpose of a meeting is unclear. If team members don't know the exact objective, they may not see the need to prepare, and wishy-washy objectives attract wishy-washy attention. Number 2. Overwhelming workloads. Here's a bit of insight. All of our clients at Art of Teams wish there were more hours in the day. Employees often juggle multiple tasks, and occasionally something needs to get dropped in order to do other more important stuff. Sometimes that sacrifice is your meeting, or rather the prep for your meeting. 3. Perceived importance. If a team member feels the meeting isn't directly related to their role, they will not invest time in preparing for it. If I were them, I'd be there thinking, you're wasting my time inviting me to this. Now you want me to use even more of my time today in preparation for wasting my time at this meeting tomorrow. You're having a laugh, mate. Effects of being unprepared. Now we're going to talk about the effects of being unprepared. The consequences of being unprepared can be more significant than you expect. Here are some of those issues. 1. Time wasted. Meetings without a clear direction can literally go on for hours, leading to lost productivity. 2. Decreased morale. When only a few team members contribute to the meeting meaningfully, it can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction and frustration within the team. 3. Poor decision making. Without proper data or discussions, the decisions taken in the meeting can be ill-informed. Now imagine this going on week after week, month after month. It's enough to make anyone lose it. Changing the habit. Changing this trend requires a systematic approach. Here's what we've got to do to make sure people take our meetings seriously and come prepared. It's vital that you, as the host, realizes that this is entirely in your hands to change. It's your meeting, time to take control. 1. Set clear objectives. Articulate the purpose and desired outcomes of the meeting. 2. Explicitly tell them and tell them again. This is probably my favorite point, maybe because it's so pointed. State that it is a requirement to come prepared for this meeting. When you have an expectation, you must set it. Remove the excuse of the expectation not being known. 3. Distribute materials in advance. Give your team ample time to review and prepare. 4. Assign roles. Ensure every team member knows their role in the meeting, from presenting to note-taking. 5. Limit attendees. Invite only necessary personnel. This ensures those present understand their importance in the meeting. You will be tempted to invite everyone under the sun for information sharing purposes. Consider sharing decisions and actions with these folks after the meeting, instead of having them join a meeting for which they aren't required to give input. 6. Regular feedback. Create a culture where feedback is welcomed and acted upon. This way, you'll improve your meetings over time. Reactions to interventions. To implement these changes, be prepared for different reactions from your team. Let's talk through 4 common responses to change, from the least to the most desirable. Likely reaction number 1 is initial resistance. Change can be met with skepticism. Some team members will feel like this is just another phase and it too shall pass. After the worst has passed, we move on to number 2, wariness. Some people will not trust the motive behind the change. Even if you say all the right things, team members might feel they're being micromanaged or monitored too closely. When you start to think there is no hope, you get a glimmer of it with number 3, gradual acceptance. With consistency and as the benefits become more apparent, most team members will come around. And then after all your effort, it's finally worth it with number 4, increased engagement. Over time, as meetings become more productive, expect to see heightened participation and enthusiasm. This is where the rubber hits the road and all the pain was worth it. The shift towards preparedness in meetings isn't just about making the most of our time. It's about respect, collaboration, and achieving the best outcomes together. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We want to hear your meeting stories, so comment below. And of course, reach out to us if you want help with supercharging your remote or hybrid team's way of working. See you in the next one.